Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends once again. Thank you for stopping by. So we're going to have a little bit of fun, do something a little bit different. First of all, I've got to say today's video is sponsored by Manny's RC Garage 68. He kindly sent me this Grasshopper for free, including the postage, which was just amazing. I'll put a link in the description to Manny's RC channel. Please check it out. He's got, I think he posts almost every day, and he's heading up to 10,000 subs, so he's doing well. So as I say, he gave me this for free, and I was kind of wondering what I'm going to do with it because I've done a full Grasshopper build. Anyway, I've got an idea in mind of doing something really different with this. But I won't sort of give any spoiler alerts just in case. I've got to make sure I can do it first. But I'm in a stage now where I'm just waiting for parts to come for various projects. And I was kind of kicking the dirt up thinking, what can I do? So, as I say, we're going to do something, have a little bit of fun with this. We're going to see how fast we can make this standard Grasshopper. I've got this, I can't remember what you call these motors. It's a Peak Racing Vantage, but with that end bell V10 or something, I believe, probably got that wrong. And this is actually a 7.2 brushed motor. This thing's hot. And obviously I've got the unlimited New Rain 420A speedo. So I thought it'd be pretty fun to see if we can get this fitted in the Grasshopper, and then we'll do some GPS runs. We'll go on 2S to see what it's like, and then we'll stick a 3S in. This thing is, there's not much information out there on the RPM, but it's going to be high 40,000s, very close to 50,000 RPM. So if we can keep this thing in a straight line, it's going to be quite interesting to see what it can do. I've absolutely no idea if it'll work or not. The motor might be too much for the gearbox. We might not be able to keep it in a straight line. So this could be a complete waste of time, but we'll give it a go anyway. So let's get cracking. So the first thing I've got to do is make sure the car's fully ball raced. I can see there's bearings in the front wheels, and when I take the back wheels off and the wheel adapters, there's a bearing on either side. But I just need to go into the gearbox and make sure it's fully ball raced. If not, we'll add some bearings to it. I think that's a must to start with. I also, when I got the car, it didn't come with the plastic motor mount and screws, so I had to order one. And when I was looking, I found this adjustable set on eBay. It's about $12 US, which obviously fits the Grasshopper, Hornet, Lunchbox and many others, and it allows you to alter your gearing. Now, there's a lot of little tweaks you've got to do with it. It doesn't just bolt on certain cars, but anyway, what I wanted to do was, the standard pinion on a Grasshopper is an 18 tooth, and I thought, okay, if we get this, we can go to the highest pinion, which is actually a 22 pinion. But that's not going to work, unfortunately. Mainly, I haven't got a 22 pinion in the right pitch. The Grasshopper takes this big chunky one, and obviously I've only got the cheap aluminium one, but it'll do for this. So that's actually an 18 tooth pinion, which is standard gearing, which means I'm not going to utilise this full motor mount. I won't use the plate, but I'll just use the two screws and the cover it comes with. The cover's really cool because it's when you do adjust it, because you can mesh it up correctly. So that's a little bit unfortunate. If we don't get enough speed out of it with the 18, then I can always get hold of a 22 in the right pitch, because that will probably make, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 mile an hour difference, I would guess. But we'll see how it does on the standard setup. As I say, we've got this nice 7 times 2 wind, so that's going to be pretty hot. So as I say, let's get into the Grasshopper, let's get the gearbox off, and let's open it up and make sure it's ball raced. Well, the great news is gearbox fully ball raced, so the car's fully ball raced, so that's saving me a job, but it was definitely worth checking. Looking at this car, I don't think Manny's used this. I think it's just been built and it's not run, because there's not a scratch on it, which is cool. So we don't need to do any greasing, so let's bang the gearbox back together and get it built back on the car. So I've just decided, before I stick the gearbox back on, I've got some soldering work I need to do. So I'm going to take the bullet crimp connectors off the speedo, solder these extensions onto it, join this up, and then I'm going to solder directly to the motor. just in case anything's going to burn out with it being such a hot wind. And once I've got that done, it's going to make it much easier for me just to get the motor in when the gearbox is off, so I'm not fiddling with screws and what have you. So let's get cracking. Right, a lot of messing about, but I've got it soldered up. I really struggle because my soldering iron's not hot enough. So I've got the motor in, I've got the speedo. Just keep this out of the way, I'll just hold it. So, let's get it in the car. Right, that's it all set up. I've just bodged it all best I can. I've got 7.2 Nimh in, so we'll just take it out at a little car park outside and just make sure it's all running. See how that goes. Well, it runs. That was 7.2 Nimh. Difficult in that little car park. It's difficult because too many cars and it's because it's so unstable. So it looked okay. It wasn't blistering, but bear in mind it's 7.2 Nimh and we're planning to go to 3S on it. Unfortunately, on that video, when it toppled at the end, the motor wires came off. I knew my iron wasn't hot enough, so I've got a problem there. I'm not too sure how I'm going to fix that. I'm going to have to see if I can borrow a soldering iron from someone. So stay tuned for the next one. We'll get that soldered up, we'll get it into a proper big car park, and we'll get the GPS to it, and we'll go on 2S first of all, see what we get, and then we'll aim for 3S and see what we get. It's only a bit of fun. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated. And if you are new to this channel, if you could please consider liking and subscribing and smash that notification button for our weekly videos, that'd be awesome. And as always guys, happy ass.